Okay, now on to the main card. First fight was Banuelos for Scott Jorgensen. Banuelos won the first round for sure. I mean, he was landing on Jorgensen quite well and dropped him at least once, if I remember, and could have ended the fight in the first round. But I guess that woke up Jorgensen, and the second and third round he just obliterated Banuelos. So, I mean, Banuelos' face was pretty messed up. He won a unanimous decision, did Jorgensen. But I was impressed with Banuelos because of that heart. You know, he could have easily, at the end of the third round, could have tapped out to that rear naked choke and just gave up, but he didn't. He continuously hung in there. It was like 20 seconds left. He knew it. It was like more than, I think it was like 15. And he started just punching Jorgensen in the face. And it was just that was a great ending to a great fight and a great start to the pay-per-view. But Jorgensen got the better of Banuelos again, and I was very impressed with both fighters. What's next for Jorgensen? I believe, and I do think that he deserves the title shot against Dominic Cruz. Some people might disagree with me, but some people are saying Joseph Benavidez and. Benavidez, yes, he was impressive when he beat Miguel Torres, but I think Jorgensen has had better quality of fighters, better quality of fights, and better quality of wins than Benavidez. So I think the title shot should go to Jorgensen, but you never know. What's next for Banuelos? I think the match with Damasio Page that was supposed to happen didn't happen because Page had to pull out. I think that fight should happen, or the winner of Wagner Fabiano Frank Gomez. I think that'd be a step up for Wagner if he does beat him. I do think Wagner's going to beat Gomez. I think that's a step up to fight Banuelos. I think the ground definitely goes to Wagner, but I think the stand-up had to go to Banuelos. He showed some good stand-up in the first round, but Jorgensen just showed that he's a better fighter. Next fight was Anthony Njokuani versus Shane Roller. Sorry, and this fight was going to go either two ways. It was going to go Njokuani keeping it standing and getting a knockout over Roller, or was going to go Roller was going to get this to the ground and submit Njokuani, and Roller got it his way. Give credit to Njokuani. He showed that he did improve his jiu-jitsu, but just not enough. He was holding off that submission. He was holding off that rear naked choke for quite a while. It looked like, I think it was like a minute to 2 minutes, and then finally Shane Roller just snuck in his arm, and Njokuani had to tap out. Great performance by Roller. I think he gets the next title shot against Benson Henderson. I think the three that should be in line is Roller, Pettis, and Ricardo Lamas. Jamie Varner is fighting Kamal Shalaris in the next WEC. I don't know if it's pay-per-view or not. I hope it's not. But Jamie Varner versus Kamal Shalaris is happening at WEC 49. So the winner of that is going into the title picture too. But I think out of the three, Roller, Lamas, Pettis, I think Roller deserves it out of all three of them. What's next for Njokuani? If Ed Ratcliffe wins, he could fight him, but he's kind of in a tough position because we know he's a stand-up fighter, has improved his ground game. So there's so many. Maybe Karen Garbidian, maybe that one. He could fight either. I don't know. Donald Cerrone, that could be a good fight. I think Cerrone would get the best of Njokuani, but I don't know about Njokuani. Bart Palashowski, I don't know, but Njokuani did show that he was improving his jiu-jitsu, but just not enough. I think he needs to improve it a lot more, but he did show that he improved a little. Next one, Mike Brown versus Manny Gamburyan. Upset of the night, knockout of the night. Manny Gamburyan, first round knockout over Mike Brown. I don't know, maybe that loss to Jose Aldo kind of hurt Mike Brown. He beat Anthony Morrison, but we saw how Anthony Morrison did, against Chad Mendes tonight. So I don't know how much credibility that is, but I think Brown's still there. He just needs to get back into the gym, get back. I think he's hurt mentally. I don't think he's mentally 100% from that loss to Aldo. He needs to get that back, and I think he's going to be another dangerous fighter. To be quite honest, out of all the fighters at 145. Brown, I think, is the one that can beat Jose Aldo because we haven't seen him on the ground, and I think since that loss, he hasn't been 100% mentally. If he gets back mentally 100%, then he's a very dangerous fighter. Like I said earlier, I'd like to see Brown versus Chad Mendes, or maybe Brown versus Davidas Torres Vicious. But I think Brown needs to get his head back in there 100%. I don't think he was there mentally at all in this fight. He just didn't look like the Mike Brown that's aggressive. He just didn't look it. Next one was Manny Gamburyan. Sorry. I guess he's next for Aldo. I mean, who else is there? I think Aldo's gonna destroy him, but that's just me saying. You gotta give a puncher's chance to Gamburyan just like you did tonight. But I think Aldo is gonna stay away and he's gonna pick him apart, very similar to what he did against Urijah Faber. Because if Urijah Faber can't get inside Jose Aldo, I definitely don't think Manny Gamburyan can do it. But hey, I think Gamburyan does deserve the next title shot against Jose Aldo. Now to the lightweight title fight, Cerrone versus Henderson. And Henderson submitted Cerrone quick, a lot quicker than probably a lot of people thought, and me too. I thought it was going to go the distance. But I mean, Henderson showed that he's improved tremendously. But once again, like I said in my prediction video, Cerrone is like, I don't want to say his cockiness, but he just I don't know, just something about him just doesn't. It seems like he doesn't take the fight seriously, and I don't know. I know he took it seriously, but just how his demeanor is. Once he hit the ground, he kind of left his neck there. You're like, oh, Ben's not going to do nothing with it. And Ben snatched it up and tapped him out. I mean, credit to Henderson, showing that his guillotine is one of the best. And like I said prior, I think Roller's next for Henderson, or the winner of Varner-Chalaris. What's next for Cerrone? Anything for Cerrone. I mean, he could fight the loser of Varner-Chalaris. He could fight either Lamas or Pettis. I think one win away, he's back in the title picture. That's how dominant Cerrone is. Let's remember the fight with Ed Ratcliffe. Now, he was down on points because he got I think 2 or 3 points taken away in the fight against Ratcliffe. And he came into the third round, and pretty much he had to finish it. And what did he do? He took Ratcliffe down and submitted him like that, like nothing. I was amazed by that, because we all knew that if it went to distance, Ratcliffe was going to get the BS decision. And it was just Henderson just, okay, I'll finish it. He went in there and finished it like it was nothing. So Cerrone, if he's there 100%, man, he's unstoppable. Like I said, the loser of Varner-Chalaris, which I think is going to be Chalaris, or Lamas or Pettis. So, next fight was the main event for the featherweight title: Jose Aldo versus Urijah Faber, and leg kicks. That's all you leg kicks. That was pretty much the headline of this fight. Was Jose Aldo's leg kicks to Urijah Faber. Faber could not get in the inside. I think his best chance of winning was getting it to the ground, and he could not do that. And then when it was on the ground, I think it was third and fourth rounds, Jose Aldo was just being more aggressive. He was one punching on the top, and Urijah Faber couldn't really do nothing. But like I said in my predictions in my preliminary video, I became a fan of Urijah Faber tonight because of his heart, that chin, and man, that never say quit attitude. I love fighters who have those three qualities. Just because it's awesome. They don't quit. And yeah. What's next for Aldo? Like I said, Gamburyan. What's next for Faber? The winner of Davis Grisby, or what I like to prefer, I'd like to see him fight Leonard Garcia. He would definitely have the advantage, just being overall a better fighter. But those two have the three qualities I like: a great chin, heart, and that never say quit attitude. It's going to take a lot to beat Urijah Faber. I think after this loss, Urijah Faber is going to go back in the gym and he's going to be a monster. Jose Aldo, the same way. I really don't see anyone at 145 to beat Jose Aldo. I think the best fighter to beat him is going to be 100% mentally and physically Mike Brown. But anyone else, I really don't see it. I really don't. Inside the UFC and inside the WEC, or even outside the WEC, I don't see Jose Aldo getting beat. I really don't. He's too good. I'm not saying that he should jump down to 135 or go up to 155. I'm not saying that. He needs to defend his title plenty more. But I'm just saying, looking at the fighters in the WEC at 145, I just don't see it happening. Jose Aldo is going to be a champion for a long, long time. Yeah, so there's my review of WEC 48. It was great night of fights. Can't wait for WEC 49 and UFC 113. I'll have my predictions up here actually shortly. It happens in like 2 weeks, but I always put it off, and I'm not going to put this one off. So, yeah. So it was a great night of fights, WEC 48. Hopefully Zuffa and the other UFC fighters can look at this and be like, that's how you put on a fight, that's how you put on a show, and we see better and more productive UFC pay-per-views. So there it is, there's my review. Adios. I'm out of here.